Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and I've got to thank you.
Mountain Man, Mountain Man.
Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a reseller in Montana. I go to garage sales and estate sales. I go to thrift stores. I buy stuff, and then I sell it again for a profit online. That happens for me, for the most part, on eBay. And we talked here just in the last video about how eBay has been pretty slow, not just for me, but for a lot of people here in the last little bit, particularly this week. And all of a sudden, a whole bunch of you showed up in the store and started buying stuff, buying ducks, for one, but buying other things as well. So let's take a look at what sold in the store over the last 24 hours. A lot of it heading out to some of you guys. And there they are. Lots of ducks, lots of viewer sales in here, guys. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. You're working the algorithm with me and putting some activity into the store and supporting the store and the channel. And I can't tell you what a blessing that is and how much I appreciate that. So thank you guys so much. We'll start over here and just work our way over, I suppose. This really cool. I mean, I don't know that it was ever worn. It's in beautiful condition. This is a Marlboro Adventure Team. I guess it's not a quarter zip, it's a quarter button. It's got a nice collar on there. I'm assuming it's probably pretty warm. And I got an offer on this from, it turns out, somebody in Canada. And I had it listed near $30. They sent me an offer of $20. One of the reasons why I don't set bottom limits on offers that I get, you can set a minimum. That's the word I was looking for. You can set a minimum. It can auto decline if it hits a number below that. I don't do that because some days I'll accept $20. Some days $20 is too low. The other day, $20 was perfect. You know, I was having slow sales. I needed things to get moving. And so I accepted that. So $20 plus international shipping up to Canada. Then we got this guy, the A&W Root Beer Bear. His name's Rudy. And I've got a few of these, actually. I list them. Once one sells, I list another. They're all slightly different, but vintage A&W plush, they don't sell for high dollar, and they take a while. There are actually quite a few of them out there. But I got $12 plus shipping for our boy Rudy here. I sold our last Monster Jam Gravedigger. You don't have to see this one anymore. People are getting tired of me selling these probably. This one went out full price, $14.71 plus shipping. Now I do have some of the white Gravediggers left. They don't sell for quite as much. So we'll see how long those last and how quickly they move. These have suddenly been moving much, much better. We've got this guy, another 12-inch figure. This is, of course, Spider-Man. He's got the black and green going on there. I like it. Spidey sold for $9.98 plus shipping. Let's do some ducks. We won't even wait to the end for the ducks. And we talked about it on the last video, and a couple of you went, I'm interested. So we've got some mystery. You can hear it. There's a duck in there. We got a mystery egg. And it does come with a duck. And this one was picked up by the Big Dipper Flipper up in Alaska. So thank you so much for coming in. Said loves mystery bags and that sort of thing. So this, I guess, is the perfect duck for you. We've got here a veteran proudly served duck. That's going out along with the Army duck that we just got in. Actually, we sold several of the military ducks we just got in. These are really cool. And so the vet duck and the Army duck are going out to Sandy, the Ozark Mountain reseller. So Sandy, thank you so much for that. We've got a pair of marine ducks. These guys are pretty cool, and they're actually all gone. We had 3 of them, and you guys bought them all. And these 2 are going to my good friend Mary McQuain. Her son Joe, a Marine veteran. I can't say a former Marine. I've learned that. Once a Marine, always a Marine. So a Marine veteran. So Joe is going to get one of these. Mary, thank you. And thank Joe for his service to our country. And this also going to her mom. She got another Marine Duck to go to Mom, who is a big supporter of the Gary Sinise Foundation. And that, of course, a portion of every duck we sell goes to the Gary Sinise Foundation. They do a lot of great things for severely wounded first responders and veterans. So those heading out to you, Mary. I appreciate you so much. Another mystery egg is going out along with the hockey duck. I don't know if he's St. Louis Blues. I don't know. He's unbranded. He's just the blue hockey duck. He's going out and, well, there's one in there. I promise it's heavy. It must have turned sideways. There's one in there. So those two, along with this guy, trying to get the camera to focus on him, a teeny mate, Miami Dolphins quarterback. I don't know if is this Tua? It's much before Tua came along. Actually, it's older than that. But let's just, if you're a Miami Dolphins fan, let's just say it's Tua Tagovailoa. And there you go. So we've got that teeny mate going out alongside it. And those are headed out to Sabrina. Sabrina is the 4-mile flipper. Says she always appreciates the chance to support her fellow veterans and resellers. So Sabrina, thank you so much for your service and for your support. That one is headed out to you. We got a couple more ducks and we'll get to those, but well, there's this guy. I don't want to forget that guy. He was sitting right in front. We've got a Marine. I almost knocked him over. This our last Marine, and this one is headed out to our friends at the Glass Housing. So guys, thank you so much. Another one headed to you. They've come in and picked up some ducks before. This is also, guys, a viewer sale. Like I said, you guys, it's just such a blessing in this last 24 hours. Pokemon. It's a vintage Pokemon comic book. There's actually number 1 and number 2 in here. I think this was 1999. I don't remember. Well, it probably says down here, doesn't it? Let's see. 1999. There you go. So this is Pokemon Electric Pikachu Boogaloo, number 1 and 2. And this is headed out to a viewer in Slovenia. Loves watching the channel. An inspiration, apparently, for hobby resellers, which I appreciate that. Alan, a big fan of the channel in Slovenia. So thank you so much. $18.56 plus the international shipping to get that over to you. We'll make sure we protect those. And then here's our last batch of ducks and some other stuff as well. And this is going out to an incredibly special person. Just, one of the kindest people you will ever have a chance to interact with. This is going to Miss Jane. And Miss Jane has a self-admitted duck problem. And she's now adding to that duck problem. She picked up the dress whites. So we got the dress whites duck. We got a frog, who's not a duck, but he's a duck friend. He's duck adjacent. Here we got the little dragon duck. That guy is awesome. Got a little bit of a bigger duck back here. Got the eyelashes going on. And then we got, look at this, it's a set. But we got a big duck and a couple of little ducks. And those are all going out to Miss Jane. But she did not only come in and pick up ducks, she also went shopping. And Miss Jane got this. This is a really cool little wallet. It's still got the tag on there. It's Maya. I'm going to flip it over here. There we go. I'd never heard of this before. But it has a fantastic sell-through rate. Or Myra, I guess is what it is. Myra bag. There it is right there. I'd never heard of this. But it sells very, very well. And I sent out an offer. It turns out it was to Jane. $30.39 plus shipping for the Myra bag. And then Jane apparently is bracing for some bad weather because she picked up a whole bunch. Whoop, see, we're making a mess. A whole bunch of movies. So we got Edison Force. We got Hancock. These are all new. Act of Valor. We've got Battle Scars. And there's another Act of Valor. I may have grabbed the wrong one. Let me see. Okay, we're back. I got it figured out. Apparently, I have 2 Act of Valors and they're completely different cover. And I accidentally grabbed both of those and left one of hers behind. So, we've got Hancock. That's correct. Edison Force. That is correct. Here's the one that I had missed. A Good Kill. Then we've got Act of Valor and Battle Scars. So, all of those also headed out to Jane. Jane, for those movies, $10.87 plus shipping. We'll figure out what we can do to get you the best shipping. Probably send the media mail and all the ducks and the bag separate, but we'll definitely get you some of your shipping back regardless. And that goes for this one as well. I think I grabbed the right ones. I'm going to have to double check now because I do have multiple different cassette tapes. So I'm going to double check afterwards. But we've got bread is going out, like I said, to a viewer. It's going out to a longtime viewer of the channel. It's going out to Keith. Keith picked up bread for $2.99. Also picked up Led Zeppelin. That one going out for $7.98. And Keith, sticking with the old media, got himself the Best Little Whorehouse in Texas soundtrack. It's a fantastic cover. I love that, just with Dolly and Bert there. Looks really, really cool. And it's a great soundtrack. And that one is going out for $18.56 plus shipping. So we'll figure out combining your shipping on that one as well. Keith, thank you so much for bouncing in and supporting the store. Like I said, longtime viewer and supporter of the channel. We've got this going out. It's a nutrition scale. It's open box, but still got everything in there. And these sell well. They don't sell for a ton of money. Now, this did actually take some time to sell, but it did eventually go out. $35.19. We've got another movie back here. Nicolas Cage in 211. That one, $298 plus shipping. Fantastic comic sale here. The Amazing Spider-Man. Look at that. 15-cent cover. This is the first appearance of the Prowler. Just a classic cover, and the colors on this are still just beautiful. And I wasn't surprised that this one sold relatively quickly, and we got a good amount for it. $95.99 plus shipping for the Amazing Spider-Man number 78. And then this one, I think, went to a viewer as well. Didn't leave a note or anything, sent an offer, and I countered. And then once accepted, I noticed the username and the picture. I'm pretty sure you're a viewer of the channel. And I didn't realize it. I might have cut you a better deal on that one, my friend. I appreciate you coming in and supporting the store. If you are, if I'm correct, Mike picked up the Batman comic. Look at that Batman comic where he's picking up comics. We actually have this comic right here listed in the store. Believe it or not, we have that exact comic of Green Lantern. So Batman number 199 is headed out to Mike for $24 plus shipping. Now, some of that sitting behind me now. I waited and got it packed up and then finished this video here. Guys, again, thank you so much. It's unexpected, and it's certainly very much appreciated when you come in and do something like that. And I'll keep letting you know what I buy and what I sell. That's what we do here. I did have a suggestion from Brian Klaus while things are a little bit slower, and I am running out of garage sale footage. I have a little bit more. I have one card left that I can dive into and see what's on there from this summer. But after that, I'm going to have to wait for new garage sales to pop up. But he thought about, hey, you ought to do a Q&A. And I'm down with that. So if you have any questions that I'm not going to do an AMA, ask me anything, because I don't know what some of you are going to ask, and I can't commit to that. But if you've got a question, leave it down below in the comments. I will compile them, and here in the next little bit, that's what we'll do. We'll do a little bit of a Q&A. But I also wanted to let you know we did run another auction for the Gary Sinise Foundation. We mentioned the Ducks. Portion of the proceeds going to that foundation. When we run these special auctions, 100% of the purchase price goes to the foundation. And we're going to run another one. Here is a Gary Sinise Foundation digital camo hat. It's a black, gray, real dark color blue. It's a really cool hat. It's got their logo on the front, serving honor and need. Got the motto on the background there, Gary Sinise Foundation on the side. Brand new hat, beautiful condition. And so we're going to have this up in the store for auction, 7-day auction. Again, 100% of the proceeds going to the Gary Sinise Foundation. So the link to the store down in the description below, along with our P.O. Box. Every once in a while people ask, hey, if I want to send you something, how do I do that? The P.O. Box information is down in the description as well. So guys, again, I appreciate you. We'll see you next time.